Sitting all alone, confessing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked, where have I been?
All right, there we go. We are heard. I
We're
love
heard.
I love when it just stops fucking picking up the mic for no reason. Hello.
At least it's a quick fix.
I
you
know, but like, fucking why
Peppy.
you do it at all? What's happening, boys? Hello. Welcome back to a very special episode
Hello.
of Persona 5 Royal because
It's
today,
not that special.
because today it's Salem's birthday.
It is.
You
I'm
have
old.
aged. An unwise decision,
Yep.
really. How do you feel?
I always get weird on my birthday, so I don't like answering that question.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I do have. I went to Starbucks. I got a lavender matcha because I got a free drink, and I'm mad at Crumble because Crumble's supposed to give a free birthday cookie, but apparently not until I've spent $50 with them with my fucking rewards, and it's like, that's so stupid. So I had to buy my cookie, but I am having a cookie.
Well, I mean, you know what? Birthday cookie is still better than no birthday cookie.
This is true.
Even if you have to spend
It's
money
also
on it.
birthday cake flavored, which is
There you
appropriate.
go. Yeah, no, because we're doing...
Yeah.
It is weird, because we're doing your birthday shit, like, this weekend. Which is weird, because normally we do it, like, the day of it. It feels weird to, It feels weird.
Yeah. For sure.
It feels weird to be waiting.
Yeah.
I don't like
I am worried because I think my grandmother might have gotten scammed. She said for my birthday she bought me a plant and it was supposed to get delivered and there's no plant at my house. And my grandmother made an order online. And mind you, this is the same woman who puts tinfoil over her laptop camera because she's worried the government is watching her.
Yeah, yeah.
So scamming her would be an easy thing to do, which is unfortunate. So I get concerned.
Well,
So I hope she's not gonna tweak. Like when I tell her I haven't gotten it.
Well.
Well.
Look who it
Penguin
is.
sniper.
Look who it is. I like how his briefcase has an A for a catchy.
He'll forget.
Hi.
Bean!
What do you want to do?
But,
Hey, get both of you, get away from the fucking cables.
God, I found white hair this morning on my head.
That is good to hear.
Normally I have one that grows in and then I have to like pluck it once in a while, but I found two white hairs this morning, Jameson. My family goes white pretty quick, so I'm not surprised.
I'm gonna start dying.
Ha! Old!
Hey, Dan. How's the birthday stream? How it's only just started.
Yep, we've only just begun.
We're playing pool with a catchy. Or billiards or something. There is a difference, but...
Pepper, I'm not playing fetch with you.
How should we handle our next shot?
I mean, I imagine carefully.
With full awareness, you started me at 25 calling you old. Yeah, that's fair. You're only as old as you feel, which is why I am 97.
Ooh. With full awareness, the absurdity at 25 calling you old.
Fuck!
I'm 27.
That's weird.
That is weird.
I didn't think I'd make it this far. And we
Me
have
neither.
lost. We have lost to a catching.
If we do power shot, do we win?
I have no recollection. But,
I like his gay little coat.
something the matter. Aren't you left-handed? Huh?
That's not bad.
Impressed you noticed. That's right. This one's a dominant hand. I switch hands during the game. It's not anything against you. Going all against a junior seemed a bit... Gosh. I confess you surprised me. Rather dexter my right hand to even use chopstick with it. Frankly, I didn't expect you to see through it.
Maybe I'll be a detective.
That sounds lovely.
Idea, my job would be a bit more exciting if I had a rhyme. Yeah, this is another reason why I kept that light Yagami joke going for so long when I play this myself, because this is basically half of the social link is like, what if the back and forth between Light and L is somehow even gayer?
Yeah. And that's tough to achieve. They're already basically boning on screen.
Yeah, so
just kidding.
for getting Justice Rank 2, we get Sleuthing Instinct, chance to reveal one enemy affinity at the start of battle, which is something.
Getting to these ages is kind of disconcerting, though, I'll say that. Do you guys think so? Here's the thing. I feel weird about being older, but I'm not against getting older, because to me, in my opinion, especially, like, you know, being pagan or whatever, there's major phases of your life, like, femininely, right? So you have the maiden, the mother, and the crone. Like, those are three symbols that are really common in paganism.
Yeah.
And like the moon cycles and stuff. So there's a reason this is the most popular ship. Awesome.
Yeah. Hey, Dad.
So I don't think getting older is a bad thing. And I think, you know, a lot of older people, not all of them, but a lot of them can be very wise. And it's a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing by any means. It's just weird because I feel like my brain hasn't aged and my body has.
Nope.
So it's like sometimes I still feel like I'm 16 years old and I'm like just being goofy with the homies, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I have to take my anxiety medication. Oh, I sleep with a CPAP machine.
Well, the issue...
Oh,
thinking
I have
it might not
progressive
show.
lenses. Like, I just feel ancient.
Well, the thing is, before we get into, like, this plot and I get completely fucking sidetracked, it's like, once you hit a certain point, the change in your, like, overall demeanor and personality becomes a lot more slow and gradual. You know, there should be a big difference between when you are, you know, 15, 18, even early 20s, I would say. But once you hit your early to mid 20s, fuck, why would you? You know, unless you're going through some major trauma, you're like, you should probably be fine. Obviously, there should be a difference between when you're 20 and 30, more than likely. But, like, not a massive one.
I think it's more of internal, whereas when you're growing up and you're a kid, it's more external, figuring out where you are and what you are.
Yeah.
But then you get in your 20s and you start, it's like an internal change.
Yeah. And the thing is too, about the whole aging thing.
You guys are more set up in life than me, though.
Dude, it's all relative. It's all about where you want to be and what you're going for. Because I mean, like, you think about it like this. You're making more money than us put together.
Yeah, honestly, I always had the notion you were more put together than I was.
You're making...
And it's funny that, like, we always make it a comparison game, but everybody's life is so different, you know? It's like some people buy a house at 18, some people buy a house at 45.
Yeah.
But it's not a race.
Yeah,
like, there's no race to hit these things.
Yeah, it's just whatever you're going through, you know? But anywho.
And I realize I'm an older soul anyway. Like, in my free time, I fucking crochet, I read, I write, I make cookies, you know? Like, I live like a fucking grandma.
Meanwhile, I'm eating junk food and jacking off! Am I right, boys?
Yeah!
Anywho, it's plot time.
So, whose heart do you want us to change? A mafia boss. Mafia?
What are you talking about?
That's what they call themselves. This group seems to be the cause of
Yes,
the
we're gonna go
rise of
fight the
phishing
mob
scams.
now.
It's worse. Once you're in their sights, they won't stop
Pepper,
threatening you
she
until
lost
they
her
get what
mouse
they
under
want.
that table.
She'll figure it
Oh,
out.
there she
They'll force you
goes.
to take part in their scams, threaten your family, and ultimately destroy
Stupid
your
little
life.
legs. I don't know. Like,
Shit.
It appears that their victims include
I'm
some
paying
of our
attention to plot,
students.
but I'm still kind of backtracking a little bit, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it's a bad thing to get
primarily
older.
target
A lot of
juveniles.
good things come out of
What's
being
the boss's
older.
name?
Nobody
But
knows. The victims are being threatened not to testify. So even the police can't get a grasp of the situation. That's where you want us to start?
That's fire. I actually really need to hear that. Much appreciated.
Of course.
I mean, like, you literally have a government job.
It's
you
all-
speak multiple languages. Like, everybody...
It's all relative,
Usually the
dude.
right
Like,
to
everyone,
beliefs.
you know, like something in your life that you're thinking like, yeah, that's just a thing I do. Some people, you know, there's always gonna be someone being like, man, I wish.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not being a tech tree. Yeah, exactly,
Or is
dude.
Akechi-kun
You're a
correct?
dude living your life.
Police
Fuck it.
who act
That's all you need to
without
be.
justice.
Yeah.
Can't
Sorry, I
you say
took-
something witty back at her?
Yes.
I knew you were gonna say that. Their main hub of activity is in Shibuya. That's all the
Oh my
information
god,
I
it's
have.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
You have 2 weeks. Once that is passed, I'll submit all the evidence I have to the police
Man, I wish I had that.
and to the school.
Look at that new car. I wish I could afford a car. I wish I had a bike. I wish I could fuck that guy's ass.
I hope you don't let me down.
Awesome.
That video's so fucking funny.
But, you know, that's kind of
Really
what...
had the upper hand in that exchange.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes.
Down.
Well, it's like, because
She's just
everybody's
bossing
always
us
comparing themselves to
Come
other
on,
people,
we
and
should get
it's
in touch
silly
with
because
Yusuke.
everybody's life is so fucking different. Like,
Yeah.
there's no fucking way. Like, people can... Comparison is the thief of joy.
Mm.
And I have to remind myself of that sometimes, because I'm like...
Student council president from
I'll
Chujin
compare
Academy?
myself to people online all the time.
Are
I'm
you
like,
saying
God,
that
you know, it's
Makoto
like,
was
I wish I
sticking
had
her nose
this, I
into
wish I had
this
this, I wish
phantom
I had this,
thief
but it's like, if I look back on what little 18-year-old Salem wanted in life, holy fuck, I'm living the dream. Like, I've worked very hard for everything I've fucking had. I've never had anything given to me. I've never,
Why would Makoto?
you know, it's like I've fought tooth, claw, and nail
Bringing
for
up
everything
my
I have,
sister
and
to
it
upset
makes
me,
me
are you?
enjoy it more.
It seems there's no limit
Fuck
to
yeah,
your
you did.
duplicity.
So, something that I couldn't really
Fine.
bring up before.
I'll listen
You
to
escaped
everything
a lot
have
of
to say
bullshit.
before
I sure
decide
did.
the truth of your
So something I couldn't
statements.
really bring up before,
Mm-hmm.
and I technically probably shouldn't even bring it up now, but I'm going to. Obviously, as you could probably
So
guess,
mad.
Makoto, we're gonna get access to Makoto's social link eventually.
Mm-hmm. She's not a party
The
member?
mafia.
I'm
So now,
Red and Igus voice made it out of the hood, as they say.
so if you'll recall,
Can we really
the
do this?
plot device of this, or the plot structure of this game is that we, at some point in the future, are recounting all of these scenes to Sai,
Yes.
who is Makoto's sister.
Mm-hmm.
There, whenever you get to, if there is a point in this game on a certain day where if you have a maxed out social link, like a romantic social link, you can spend the day with them, and depending on who it is, the scene kind of cuts and it's like super implied that you're fucking, because, you know, they're teenagers, they don't want to bring it up.
Word.
So that gives you the opportunity to do the funniest thing in this game, where you can create the mental image of Joker leaning over the desk, looking Sai in the eyes and going, "And then I raw dogged your sister on your couch," which makes Makoto objectively the funniest romance option.
Sat on my couch, or however that song goes.
Which makes
Hell
Makoto the funniest romantic option.
Is
I
that who
think.
you went to?
No. The character that I went for has not been introduced in the plot yet.
Fuck.
Either way, we have almost no information on our target. This
That is
guy's
really
a
funny,
crime
though.
boss, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had a palace.
Oh, you know what? I guess fucking Persona 5, unused fucking Sai was gonna be romanceable as well, but they changed. But they changed her. They changed her role in the plot significantly towards the end, obviously. So they cut it. But like, I think all of those voice lines.
hot.
I think all the voice lines are still in the game files, so it could be modded back in theory.
Hey, yo.
How? We're in huge trouble.
Even after we punished an evil man who seemed to be good,
Excuse
the
me.
public did not acknowledge
Also,
us.
for my YouTube
However,
viewers,
If we take down an
because I
actual
know we have
criminal,
at least a couple
let alone a
regulars in
target,
there.
Somewhat well.
Right. That might make people believe in us.
I
I get
got
it.
that job I
means
talked
even
about
a
last
catch will
stream.
have to
Yes.
acknowledge us as the
So
Phantom
I'm gonna be
Thieves.
working in like HR as a patient
What do you
advocate.
say,
So
leader?
pretty much if a patient doesn't have insurance, I talk with them once they're admitted and getting
Hell yeah.
treated.
We just
And I give
Our
them
time
their
limit is 2 weeks,
options if they
correct?
don't have insurance, and
afford
then
to
I
waste
fill
too much
out their
time.
application and send
I'll
it
ask
through
around
state.
Kosei and see if there are
So
any
it's nice because
Okay,
it'll be a
I know
desk
some
job, but I
girls who
won't
go
be
to
at the
Shibuya
desk
pretty
all the
often.
time.
Yeah.
Like I
yeah.
can
About
actually
it.
like go and talk to them,
All right.
which is kind of fucking
I'm gonna
nice,
see what I
and
can
it'll
find
be
on the net.
exciting enough in that sense.
That
Yeah.
leaves our
Um,
school up to you and Morgana.
also,
Figured out what to do during
with
the
the
whole
interview or
Kamoshida
whatever,
thing.
they were like, by the way,
I'll
you
back
said
you
you
up.
were okay starting at 20 an hour. Don't ever undersell
Let's get
yourself
back
again.
together
You're
at the end
starting
of
at
the week once we've
21.
got-
And
I'll
I was
get in
like,
touch with you guys later.
like I just, I was tweaking out in a good way.
We're
Like,
meeting in front of the school
I could not
tomorrow, right?
believe she said
Don't
that
worry.
to me.
I'm sure we'll
And
find
I
something
would,
new.
like, that's exactly
I
how
have
she
a
fucking
moment?
said it. She's like, don't ever
Well,
undersell yourself
it's-
again. And I was like, fucking wild, dog.
I just saw running a deposition on you with a camera, papers, and suit. Oh god, no, not
Yeah.
another one.
Yeah.
I had a yearning
Yeah.
to see the Sayuri, so if you're heading
I mean,
home,
she's also the voice actress of Evelyn from ZZZ, so, you know, that's already making me bark.
the Sayuri.
Dude, okay, so they announced, like, the
It
new
seems to suit this
1.6
cafe quite well.
banner. I'm gonna go so
I'm glad
fucking
I
broke.
chose
Like,
to
I
leave
am
here.
considering just skipping the next banner entirely and saving all my polychromes.
Fear I
Because they have
found myself in
Vivian,
quite
who
a
is this
horrible-
purple vampire lady, and she's Ether Anomaly,
put
and I'm
it
so
bluntly,
excited.
I
And then
am
they're
in
gonna
need
have
of your
Hugo,
assistance.
who's this,
Please,
like,
listen to what I must say.
heterochromia vampire man who's
Throughout my
voiced
artistic
by a
career,
dude
there
that
have
is
been
in a lot of
moments I've
anime stuff.
struggled with particular motifs or techniques.
He's also
However,
Silas
each of
from
those
Love and
struggles
Deep,
did eventually
so his
fade.
voice is very deep and gravelly. So I am so
Yet now I find myself
excited,
in a
dog.
similar
I
situation,
need both of them
but the
immediately.
more I
That one
try to
felt like it was
escape
out of
it,
obligation,
the
so that
worse
doesn't
it
actually do much for
becomes.
me. That's fair.
You think you're gonna go hard for her? I think I'm gonna
Seems
go.
I'm
I'm gonna
trapped
lose
in
all my
what we
money.
in our world call a slump.
Titan's gonna be in crippling debt.
Like,
Are you aware that I'm
like
attending
for real.
Kosei
Like
on an
Vivian
art such
and
coveted
Hugo,
grants
I'm
are
gonna
not
need
given
them
as
both.
charity.
Like
I must
carnally, I'm gonna
continually
need them
achieve
both.
within my
All right, you know what?
Vividly-
Let's you know what? Let's focus on Persona instead.
Let me
Matt,
see this character.
Matt Mercer's having a problem.
Were I
Man,
to
he's
lose
always
my
having a
scholarship,
problem.
I would likely have no
He's
choice
in an
but
art
to
slump,
leave
and he
the
needs
school as
that
well.
because scholarship, because he's very broke.
In
Fucking
the earlier
word.
days of my career, I would exclusively paint
You know,
what
I get
desired
writer's
when
block
I
a lot.
desired it.
Yeah.
I feel that.
The only
Sometimes
goal I
just
had
having a
in mind
set
was the
playlist, like I
pursuit
make a ton of
pure
playlists with
beauty.
different moods.
That
Just start
goal is what
playing
drove
my
me onward.
specific, and I make also my playlist for
wanted nothing
specific
more than to
characters. So if
attain
I
the
know I'm writing for a
lustrous allure of the
specific
Sayori
character,
in my own work.
I have the music on, so I can kind of
Yes,
get in their
what reason
mindset.
do I have
Sometimes that
now?
helps.
Holding on to my scholarship, keeping a roof over my head. Worldly desires are all that spur my brush to move, and the resulting work reflects such impurity of mind.
You just gave. Consider drawing well-endowed wolves for people online. That could solve your money problems.
To be honest, I am
Apparently, my
unsure as to
grandmother
whether
knows
I
about
can even
furries.
call myself an artist
I talked to her
anymore.
this morning. So apparently, a long time ago, Grammy and Denise were walking on a fucking trail, and they ran into a gaggle of like 9 furries, and they're like, "Oh my god, you're all so cute!" And they took pictures with them.
What?
Yeah.
Well, there's just like 9 dudes in fursuits on a hike. That sounds miserable.
Yep. They were taking photos out in like a field.
Oh, okay, sure.
Has she met Titan? No, she wanted to though when she was out here, but it didn't work out.
My apologies. It seems I got
And I
somewhat
didn't-
carried away there, but I simply
didn't
cannot
realize she
accept
knew what
this
furries
lack
were.
of purpose in my work. That is
That's
why
awful.
I'm so upset with
Yeah,
my
she
own
was like, I was
indecision.
thinking about this that
Such
happened like
vague
a couple years
ambition
ago,
is,
and I was
in
like, you never
essence,
told
a
me this. She's
sin
like,
of
really? And I
sorts.
was like, no. She's like, are
Well, I
furries
suppose
like?
allowing my young career to come to an
She's like
end
a
here
sexual
would be
thing, and I'm
even
like,
more
why do I have to
sinful.
explain this to my grandmother?
You already,
No,
you already,
it's not.
you already told about gooning. See, so here's the thing.
Listen. Here's the thing with Sissa.
Here's-
She's going to ask anybody.
I only wish
I
to
would rather
create a
she
world
asked
I can
me.
be genuinely proud of.
So here's my thing.
So
Here's my thing.
listen,
right?
listen. She already asked about hentai at work. She doesn't.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing. Shush. Here's my thing. If you didn't know what furries were, right, you have no clue. Not a fucking no idea. Like not even a thought you would remotely have, right? Like that's not like no part of your synapses are connecting together like that. And you were in the woods or a field, whatever, and you saw 9 dudes in dog suits. Would that not be fucking horrifying? Why would you take pictures with that? Like I'd be
Grammy and Denise thought it was so funny. They were like, "Oh my
incandescent
god, they're so
figure,
cute. What are
alluring
they doing
gaze.
out here?"
Like
they were nice
that
and they talked
is the
about it.
meaning
like
of
I'm
pure
used to
beauty.
furries because I've been on the internet since I was like 11. Like whatever, I don't care. But like I think
She said she was introduced to the furries with, what is it?
Yet
It's
no
like
matter how hard I
CSI
tried to
at
replicate it,
Miami or
an
whatever.
elegance so
Or
sweet
CIS
remains
Miami.
lost
It's
to
like
me.
this murder detective
no,
show.
it's CSI Miami, yeah.
And a furry was murdered?
Oh,
What
okay.
is that, you
And
ask?
so she knew about furries before
is
that even
surely
happened,
because
but
the
then she was
painter
like talking
behind the
about
work
this specific
differs.
event
Because the
that
soul
happened
differs.
before Grammy died.
Are you sure? Was there a furry on CSI? Yeah, I guess so.
I guess so.
If my estimations are correct, the
I thought you were gonna say
soul
like one of
is
the
nothing
detectives
but
on
another way
CSI
to
came out as a
speak of
furry
the
or
human
something. I was
heart.
No.
like, that's insane.
No. Like when
What
she
then
said
is
I
the
was like,
heart?
where'd you find out about furries?
How does it bring
She's
forth
like,
such
well, I was
beauty?
watching CSI, and I'm
I
like, oh
must
god, they're gonna make it
understand.
so it was weird. And she's like, what? No, they weren't weird. That was my question. And I was like, oh,
To be
yeah, they
perfectly
just dressed
frank,
up for
though,
fun, you know?
I am unsure of how to do so. Would you be able to provide me assistance? You have already brought profound
So
change
Yusuke's
to
in a
my
very
world.
large slump, and he's very sad about it, and he
Hence,
wants our
I
help.
believe
That's the crux
you,
of his
of all
social link,
people,
basically.
may be able to
Word.
bring me closer to the truth.
One of the NCIS shows has a hot goth mortician lady.
Fantastic.
You would?
I know the
Wonderful.
exact lady he's talking about. Now, the
At
weird
the
crime
moment,
show is
my
Law and
art
Order
teacher has yet to notice
SVU.
any drastic
Apparently there was
changes in
one
my
show,
work.
I think it was like, I don't know if it was, I don't know which one it was. I want to say it was like Bones, but like I don't know any of these shows.
But I cannot
And apparently
hide
there was some
forever.
bullshit where the serial
Impurity of
killer
the
like
heart will undoubtedly
carved
seep onto
a
an artist's
QR code
canvas
in the
eventually.
bones of the dude he killed, and when the forensic people took pictures for the evidence, the QR code unleashed a fucking virus that deleted all the shit on their computers, which is A, not how a virus works, and B, not even close to how a fucking QR code works.
No, but that's really funny.
It's so funny watching a show written by boomers who have no idea how to even answer their own emails, let alone anything else about
Yeah.
computers. Oh my god, it's
I
so
look
funny.
forward to speaking
Peppy.
about this matter again.
Come here.
Like, that's one of those things where you hear it and you're like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Except no, the fuck it doesn't.
There's a check of yours on the floor?
Ah, it's old.
Oh, it is?
I've never put it away. I deposited it already.
Okay.
Let's see. Check the line people talking about over my expert opinion. Ida of class 2D is guilty. You mean Ida from our class? Let's start beginning. What's he guilty of? So he's been spending money left and right recently. So that's because of some great part-time job he got. I see.
Okay, as a computer science professional, I think that's a fire plot line and awesome.
but as a human being who uses a computer, what the fuck?
Yep.
And you're asking about it, I don't think you'd be cautious around a girl. In that case, yeah, I don't mind giving it a try, although I've rarely talked to him before. I'm counting your back now something happens, Pixel.
Leave it to me. Oh, sorry. I'm backing up a couple topics real quick for the YouTube viewers. I got that job, but
Right, yeah.
I am not up to date on my vaccinations. And it was really funny because with the email, they were telling me all the shit I would have to sign up for. And one of the things said a pap test. And I was like, I'm sorry. Do I need a fucking pap smear for this fucking test with my employer? I'll do it if I have to. But God, I really don't want to.
You should not have been so willing to do it, by the way.
I'm very desperate for this job, okay? This job sounds like a dream, and I want this job, and I'm so glad I got it. I was candidate 1 out of 6.
What are you gonna do today?
And they were only hiring 2.
No.
And so when the lady called today, we were getting some stuff sorted because the place can't do a vaccine, so I have like a flu shot vaccine, so I have to get that separately.
Oh.
And she got everything else set with like an e-passport,
Guide
which
me
is
in
essentially just like a virtual order, so the employer will pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to go on Tuesday. And so I was
Bad for
like,
an inmate.
so what is this pap test? Is this like a pap smear? And she stopped talking, looked at the email, and she was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. This is so unprofessional. That's a typo. We do not need vaginal information from you. I was like dying laughing. I was like, that's what I thought, but I just wanted to check because that was like wild. But I do have to get like a ton of vaccines. No, it was never on the table.
No.
So my rant last
No,
night
no,
was for
Salem
nothing.
was never getting put on a table.
I was never getting. Well, I have to do like all sorts of blood tests.
God damn it! Just
and
let me have my
vaccines
joke.
and stuff. Pepper. But yeah, it's gonna be a time for sure. I'm probably gonna be sick all next week because I'm very behind on my vaccines apparently. The only I am so behind.
So we took them to the movies.
Awesome.
Also, I'm pretty sure 3D glasses wouldn't really work on them because
Yeah, the eye patch.
patches.
We look forward to your incoming burst of autism. I already got it, dude. But yeah, so that was a really funny thing to talk about
Don't
with my
tell me.
recruiter. And she felt so bad. She apologized like a billion times. She's like, oh my god, like, that's not what I meant to put. Pepper, stop eating cardboard. God, this cat's going to fucking kill me. Now, I know you got this, but on top of all that, it's like an Uber charge. Yeah. The only thing I'm up to date on is my Tdap, or my, yeah. So it's tetanus, whooping cough, and something else. And I had my 2 COVID vaccines. They recommended a booster, but I'm not required.
Right, and you're already getting
Because
like 9
I already
shots
have the
anyway,
2.
So.
And I'm gonna have to get like
Don't fall
literally 6 or 7 shots plus 3 things for a blood test, and 2 of them I have to go
Let us
back in
return.
like 10 to 14 days, and they have to check for a reaction, and then I have to do it again and again.
Right.
And it's only because like I'm working in a hospital, so I have to get, obviously, you know, I would be working with immunocompromised people. It
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Like, no
I don't
shit.
mind getting vaccinated. Like, I never
It's the
realized.
process of doing it all at once.
I never really realized how behind I was on it, and it's like I always went to my doctor's appointments. I kind of just had the impression they would tell me when I was due for one, and they never did.
Well, they are absolutely supposed to tell you that. They don't make you get them because you're not a child, but they should be telling you, hey, you should schedule this shot.
Yeah, so I like next week I'm probably gonna feel like shit, so I am going to apologize right now if streams are fucked next week.
The rumors
Because-
are pretty terrible.
Normally when I get a flu shot, I already don't feel good, so I normally don't get my flu shot, but they do require I get my flu shot, and then I have to get my COVID, what else was it? COVID, HPV, meningitis C, check, meningitis B?
Bird flu, mumps, fucking
I don't fucking know, dude.
restless leg syndrome, incontinence, wiggle waggle disease.
I have wiggle waggle disease.
They should make like a needle Gatling gun with all the vaccines in a rotary and just nail you with all of them. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing bad about that idea.
Hey, David, I think
I'm
I'd
so-
rather not.
I'm so-
That's awful.
You remember that episode of Kids Next Door where number 1 needed his flu shot
No,
and the
because
dude...
I didn't have cable.
Okay, well, there's an episode of Kids Next Door where number 1 needs his flu shot, and the dude giving him the shot is hunting him down like a fucking elephant poacher. Like, he literally has like a blow dart gun, and like he's chasing him in like a jeep through like a jungle.
Awesome.
That's all. That's what making me think about.
And it's very funny because I'm covered in tattoos. I have
Well, it's a very different
1,
kind
2,
of needle,
3, 4,
from what I
5,
understand.
6 tattoos.
I feel like that's someone's fantasy, except instead of vaccines, it's HRT. Getting force femmed in the jungle, boys. Who's with me?
Yeah.
God
The
damn.
damage done by this so-called mafia has even reached our student body.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Like,
I thought this absurdity was nothing but a joke. Not only are there victims, there are even rumors that some are involved with such crimes.
God, it's just
I've even
Joseph
received
Joestar.
inquiries
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the
yeah.
Guardians.
Joseph Joestar as the
Why is this
Eggman.
happening?
Unfortunately,
how'd they
I
make
do
such
not
a
have
hot
the answer
dilf
to that.
into that thing?
Because I don't think he
This is the
looks
greatest
like the way
disgrace in
you
the
want him
history
to
of this
look. I don't know what's...
Oh no!
Like-
This is a vital
Anyway,
issue for the student council. Did I
Yeah, so
I'm
that's gonna
Doing
suck.
the best I can.
And I think one of the
trust you?
shots also has
You
to go
must
in
do
my butt
something
cheek,
about
so
this
that's
at
not
once.
great.
Cool.
You're the only one who
I'm
is
gonna get my
reliable around
arms
here.
and my butt cheek.
Don't let me
It's
down.
gonna be rough. What's with the question marks? Are you talking
From what
about the
I've
principal
heard,
or
even
the
other
shot
students are
thing?
starting to be dissatisfied with you.
My money from selling that TF2 hat finally came in, so I have a
At
bunch
this
of new
rate,
shit
you
in
and I will
TF2.
both
Hell
lose our
yeah.
roles
Do
at
you have
this
an
school.
owl?
Do you understand?
There are owl cosmetics. There's at least one,
I
think.
have an owl friend. I made
I
Titan
do.
jealous because of it.
Please, just give me a little
Don't
more
worry
time.
about it. I have a snake.
Hell yeah.
You don't have to brag about it. Peepness. Anyway. I was trying to make you laugh, Jameson.
This is it.
What was the question?
I don't fucking
You're
know.
going too fast!
I don't give a shit about this.
overloading my stupid little brain.
Just don't even try to read it then. It doesn't
I
matter.
wanna read it. They also have to do a hearing test, and I'm kind of glad because one of my ears has
So
been like
I really need some money right now. Can you
it,
tell
like,
me about this
it feels
easy
like it's
part-time job?
rattling.
I'm sure
It's
you
been
know
like
about
that
it,
for like
Ida
2
Kun.
fucking months. It doesn't
Please?
hurt or anything. It's
You
just
don't
like
need my help.
sometimes
like
when
you
I'm
could probably
talking,
get a
it'll
job
feel
anywhere,
it'll
right?
like be twingy. I also bought a strange.
Conniver's kunai. Nice, nice.
con-
No, he did not. It's conniver's kunai. Neither of those words are
A
correct.
Culver's Kunie.
Not the Culver's Kunie, bro.
Now that you mention it, yes. So, what I mean
So On's
is,
floundering.
this is going south fast.
Agreed.
Oh, Francois!
Huh?
My cat Francois got run over by a car and also has an incurable illness. I need money fast.
On.
It's not
Come on.
convincing at all. Is she talking about me? If Francois were to die, I think I'd die too. Probably.
Come on, don't talk like that.
If you don't like it, then
Oh my
tell me
God,
about
it's
that
working.
easy part-time job. You
Hey.
know
Oh
something,
my God,
don't
it's
you?
working.
I've heard the rumors.
how did that work?
Rumors? Was it Nishiyama who...
Nishiyama?
Oh,
Hey, what was that about Nishiyama?
that's...
She actually got the momentum back. She's not acting anymore now, is she? Come on. Let's leave this guy to Lady On and go look for that Nishiyama fellow.
Are you sure it's a good idea to leave her?
No, she's fine.
She's literally begging for money. There's gonna be a guy who's like, I can show you how to make money right
have a-
here, and thunk
That's-
it on the table.
That's the point. That's what we're trying to get to.
You're looking for something, right?
I don't.
I want to help you out. So
I don't
please
want
ask me
her to
anything.
be a victim again.
Mafia. No, she'd be like delivering drugs and killing people, not showing everyone her titties. It's fine.
Nishiyama? He
David
usually
might have the name I
hangs
gave
out
it.
with Ida.
Serpent's Curse Sting. Is that a fucking? That's a reference I don't get. I think.
That's so fucking
so you want
edgy.
to ask him about Ida. So that's why Takamaki-san was chasing him.
But I hate to
I'm
inform you,
sorry. I don't
serpents
know
in
where he
fact
is
do
right
not have
now.
stingers.
Also, good fucking luck getting good with the conniver's kunai. That's gonna be infuriating for you. I promise you.
He usually stays till late, so I think he's probably still somewhere in the school. I'll keep digging around while you're looking for him.
Well, I guess we can let him handle this.
It's one of Terumi Supers and Blaze
We'll have
Waxy.
to ask someone else about Nishiyama's whereabouts.
I do kind of want to play Blaze
Can you
Blue.
think of anyone who might know?
I need to focus on my other games.
I don't think my hands go fast enough to play Blaze Blue.
Yeah, they do.
No, I have a bad arm. Resident Evil.
It's about the dexterity of the fingies. It doesn't have to be your whole arm.
Yeah.
The description is, you have angered the snakes.
You have angered the snakes.
Yeah, but snakes don't have stingers.
Salem, let the man have his snake.
No. Never.
So apparently,
I will
this,
insult his snake until I die.
so apparently this dweeb hangs out at the library.
Oh my god, not the library. He's like me for real. Oh my god, they just spawned in. That was terrible. Tell that to whoever names the moves in Blaze Blue.
Let's see.
Nishiyama, that's me. You're that transfer student, right? You need something? Ida, how do you know about that? Are you doing something to him? He's been acting really strange lately. Oh, what do you mean? Is he really wrapped up in something shady?
Tell me what you know.
One day, the two of us went to Shibuya. and a man approached us over near Central Street. He asked if we were interested in an easy part-time job. I said I wasn't, but Ida was into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions. I don't know. I was so scared, I ended up going home alone. But according to Ida, it only
You were
takes 10
scared, so
minutes.
you left your
It was
friend?
good
What
for
an
people who
asshole.
stand out. Ida started spending a lot of money. That's when his strange behavior began too. But that's all I know.
A man on Central Street, huh? That is suspicious. Maybe he was making him commit crimes?
No. You try looking at this high-paying part-time job myself, you'll see me talking about it here as well. Supposedly, a man will talk to you in broad daylight over on Central Street.
Sorry.
Are you good?
Mm-hmm.
And your job is to deliver a small envelope he hands you. I'll contact you again if I learn anything
So
more.
that means this part-time job is somehow crime-related. It takes 10 minutes, is good for people who don't stand out, and involves a small envelope. Does that ring any bells? It's something the Mafia would definitely be up to.
You think the Mafia would... I'm kind of surprised that prostitution as an option.
Salem, this is not a Nintendo game or like an E-rated game by any capacity.
Like illegal
I'm not worried
drugs?
about the
Maybe they made
the
Ida smuggle drugs
Culver's
for them.
the Culver's knife. The big earner also reduces your health.
Yeah, but the Conniver's Kunai lowers it even more. 75 health is nothing. It's not a bad weapon, it's just getting good with it is,
Is that the one that bites their meter away?
The kunai is the one where you start with basically no health, but if you backstab someone,
It
you
definitely
get
fits
health
with the
depending
small
on how
envelope.
much
And you can get
you,
arrested just for possession.
like they had, so you can get healed up to like over 200. Did you meet Nishiyama? Well, I looked into it on my own anyway. Rumor has he got involved in a sort of suspicious part-time job.
Also, if you already died in one
yeah,
shot,
fair.
and if you get seen as spy, you're dead anyway.
Yay!
I was asking Titan about Blaze Blue move.
Ah. It's about trafficking drugs, I think. I hear they ask you to take part. Yeah, so we're basically just
Maybe a smuggler.
we
This
get
won't
it.
be
It's
pretty.
drugs.
Come on, let's go back to Lady Ann. We'll
Alright,
ask
let's
Ida
go figure out
directly.
the envelope of heroin, I guess.
Yay, drugs!
I really don't understand the appeal of drugs. Like, I don't know if I'm just like a fucking prude or something, but like, I get worried about side effects with like fucking Tylenol and ibuprofen for fuck's sake. I can't imagine fucking drugs.
I don't think this is a conversation that we are equipped to handle.
Please tell me about the
It's
job.
super from Terrameter.
or else
Grabs you in a snake
I
mouth and
love
spends
it,
all your
Prince.
meter to keep doing more hits, but also drains their meter. Interesting.
She's still doing that? Alright, take over for her.
Come on, you two? I already told you I don't know. He did? Bastard! Damn it! Shit. Well, if you already know about it, fine. I don't want to talk about it here. Let's go somewhere a little quieter.
What's up with you? Especially in front of everyone. Yeah, I got a job. So what? Isn't that normal? What are you getting at?
You're a pizza smuggler! That's so funny.
Do you want to say the pizza?
I don't
smuggler?
want to fuck this up.
Alright.
How do you...
Terrameter's
I've only
occasionally
told
gets hell
one
super
person
happens
about
with
that.
moveless is just super. I see.
Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out. You're right.
I was considering naming it a 50-meter taunt and giving a description. I spent 50 meter and all I got was this taunt.
They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling drugs.
Not for nothing. It does sound like an easy gig.
Does it? You
Takes
become
10
a target.
Takes 10 minutes.
Fuck
As long as you
that.
don't get caught. Don't go walk around going, I've got an envelope full of heroin. Like what the
All I
fuck?
had to do was put
Like,
envelopes into coin lockers.
Somebody clip
And
that.
they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck. I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. Still, this is what came out of it. So you knew, huh? They started threatening me right after they deposited the money into my bank account. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. Said they'd expose what I did unless I paid them off. You know? Why are you even asking me this stuff? Are you just gonna use my job to blackmail me too?
Never.
I see. Well, even if you were planning on doing that, I don't have any money I could give you. If you're really interested in that job, Try heading over to Central Street. That's where they told me about it. I told you everything you want to know, right?
Jeremy also has
Can I
2
go?
different moves. They're just him stomping the shit opponent. We'll say this: you have not seen a crash into around someone who does drugs on a night where their dealer isn't answering their phone.
I have, because
Yeah.
I used to be a manager of a pizza place in the middle of fucking Bristol. I remember I had to talk someone down from an acid trip, and he was the guy who was supposed to take pizzas out of the oven and cut them, and he's like, the walls are talking to me. They're telling me I should cut myself with this knife. And I'm like, no, take a breath, have some water. It's fucking scary. And I've also seen him crash out about his dealer not responding either.
Yeah, so we gotta head to Central Street tomorrow and be
Yeah, I want
propositioned for
pizza.
drugs. We have pizza in the freezer.
I'm not hungry, I just want pizza.
Never get many customers.
You should have just shouted, nightmare, nightmare,
Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
No, like, I thought I was gonna have to call the police on him. He was freaking the fuck out and trying to climb in the oven. Like, it was very bad.
Imagine needing substances to get your intrusive thoughts, Lamau, casual shit. The latest part just lists how we're related to the mafia. If we tell him, we may lead us straight back to his boss. Like to eat a Nishiyama on Central Street. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We need to go to Central Street. Yes, we know. See, like... Oh, dear Lord.
What? Yeah!
See, like... So, here's the thing. Like... These, like... I know, I'm not one to judge the plans of the mafia. I have been taught to respect my elders.
Awesome.
But, like... My thing is, right, I feel like this is one of those things, and I'm not trying to pick the game apart or anything. Like, I'm not trying to pick the plot apart or anything, because, like, this sounds like something that could happen very easily, right? Like, kids being taken advantage of by the mob and, you know, blah, blah, blah. One kid thinking to themselves, this is totally drugs, and taking it to the police, and you're just fucked, aren't you? Like, obviously I don't know much about Japan's legal system, but, like, I feel like they could just walk over to a cop, because there's cops all over the place, and they could just go like, hey, this dude gave me this envelope, I think it has drugs in it. Like, I feel like that's a really risky fucking plan.
Oh no, those aren't intrusive. Those are welcome guests!
As soon as the kid remembers any details of the person who gave him drugs. I mean, I guess, but like, I feel like if you go to the cop and tell them, Shibuya, Central Street, middle of the day, shady looking dude, that's gonna give them they're gonna be looking out for dudes handing out envelopes. Alright, fine.
That and he could prove where he got it. I don't know, I mean, like, if this was a situation that was actually happening with me, I would not fuck with the mob. I would not fuck with the mafia.
I mean, I'm not saying it would be a good idea on the kid's part, I'm just saying, like, it seems risky. Also, kids are dumb, yeah, fair. Movies and other media have done a lot to portray organized crime as more competent, particularly than they are. Yeah, that's so fair.
Oh, did you want me to fucking voice act this?
I don't, not really, but you can if you fucking, you can if you want.
I love cleaning shabby, sophisticated rooms like this. It gives me a sense of accomplishment. If it's for you, master, I'll happily be covered in dust. But then it doesn't pain your heart to see such a cute maid all dirty.
No, yeah,
I feel nothing.
Kawakami's is the best.
I'll tell your boss. Oh my god.
Well. Go on.
Honestly, I'm kind of living for the I'll tell your boss, but I feel like she'll get mad. My ear is doing that.
I'm asking you for the
Sucks.
answer, Sleepy.
I don't know. This also gets into the whole we don't have a hard year for PS5 thing, because...
PS5? Persona 5.
Or Persona 5, sorry. From what I've known, not much, but Yakuza has fallen off heavy since 90s Japan.
Yeah, that's fair.
I will tell your boss is so funny.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
What?
What? Whoa, 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 I was just kidding. I take my job seriously. This'll do, right? Keeping you a little messy for that shabby chic feel, you know? And now cleaning is complete.
Passes the fuck out. Oh yeah, right.
Oh. Ugh, I'm exhausted. I'm not allowed to work overtime during weekdays, so I rushed my part-time job after class ends. On my off days, I have to prepare pop quizzes and homework assignments. And today, I had to clean bathtubs and walk dogs before coming here. There's no time to rest. Speaking of pets, this room smells like a cat. I feed a lot of strays around my house. I'm surprised that you requested me. I didn't actually think you would. You weren't expecting me to do anything weird with me, were you? What kind of weird things? Gosh, I'm just a maid, so I don't really know. Anyway, let's stay under control. I'm sorry, I can't do this with a straight face. Anyway, let's stay under control, maintain our distance for the sake of our relationship. Oh, I need a nap. Sorry, give me 5 minutes. Maybe 10. And before you know it, time's up. Thank you very much. Oh, hey, do you know of any part-time jobs that pay well?
It's so funny you mentioned that, Kawakami.
I assume you make a lot since you can afford a maid service. Well, let me know if you do. Need money? Well,
It would be so fucking funny if we just were like, yeah, I know we can make some money, and we just dragged her ass into mementos.
It's always funny how the associations outlive something. Japan still sees tattoos as something sketch. It's for my little sister. She's sick, so I need money to pay. Fuck me! This is sad!
God.
She's the one in the maid outfit. This is supposed to be funny.
God, if there's not a better way to describe this entire franchise, just fuck me, this is sad! This is supposed to be funny!
She's sick, so I need...
You already read that.
Fine, fuck my little
You already
sister.
read it.
Hello? Yes, I made the transfer.
What?
Not enough, but it was the same amount as last week. No, yes, I understand. Okay, goodbye. Elephant tusk trafficking is a lucrative business, all because Asian dudes think it's gonna make their dicks work, or is that the rhino horns?
I think it's both.
Wrong number. Honestly, here's the thing. Okay. I honestly don't mind the whole, my sister's sick, I'm working my ass off doing whatever I can.
Sure.
And for Kawakami, that makes sense.
Sure.
Hey, sorry to ask you this out of the blue, but do you happen to have 100,000 yen I could borrow? Wait, never mind. Owing one of my students money could be the worst. You may have some money, but be mindful how you spend it. You shouldn't be wasting it on services like this. This is all for you, I guess?
I think it'd be like I requested you.
I guess. I need the money, so I do appreciate you requesting me. However, you're my student, so if things were to get involved further, things would get complicated. I did warn you. The rest is your responsibility. You're a high schooler after all.
Final spin on drugs from the goth doctor. From the fucking what?
Are we able to just, like, give her that money without doing anything nefarious? I would in that situation.
Is this nefarious to you?
Well, I mean, I'm worried it's gonna get nefarious. She literally just slept in our bed and was like, I'm so tired. I'm in a maid outfit.
Yeah, and you'll notice we sat there and did nothing.
I know. Because Joker's the fucking goat. Oh, is this Master? Thank you for using our service today. I really do want... fuck. I can't breathe. I really want to do a lot more cleaning for you. Is that okay, Master?
Breathe.
Is this the hard sell? What? No! I just wanted to hear your voice, Master. Oh, you've got the right idea. Still gotta hit my quotas for the week. Sorry, part of the job. Okay, this is driving me insane, so I'm gonna drop the sales talk. Crap, my manager's coming. Well, I hope you request me again sometime. Bye-bye.
No, she was actually exhausted. She was not doing the character for that. No, yeah,
Well, I know.
No,
I know
again,
she was actually exhausted. I appreciate the way they're approaching this social link. I was really worried. I'm like, oh god, our teacher's in a maid outfit. I think so far they're doing a pretty good job of it.
There are dialogue choices you can make that are like leaning towards that, but like it's meant to be funny. It's and like here's the thing. And you know what? I actually just realized I can say that. Unlike other female characters in the fucking game, Kawakami's kind of fucking in on it because anytime you try, she kind of tells you to go fuck yourself, from what I remember.
Yeah.
So like.
Of course you tried.
Well, yeah, and then it got. And no, let me explain something to you.
Yeah.
When I played this game, and Titan can vouch for me right now, I was going to. By the end of the social link, the thought made me want to throw up, so I didn't do it.
That's funny.
Like I was like, no, actually.
Remember, this high school teacher has to clock out and clock in as a ditzy anime character.
Yeah. No, I do unironically really like her social link. It's just, you know, this is literally like 4 fetishes wrapped into one. So like it's hard to fucking just be like, yeah, no, I like Kawakami's social link without, you know, having to like put some asterisks on it.
Yeah.
You pussy like a bitch and then forgot to romance Takumi. You know, for fuck's sake.
I don't get it.
You were gonna romance Takumi and you
No.
didn't?
That was like.
What the fuck is wrong with you? She's a goth baddie who doesn't need no man. But I appreciate that because that would have been a really easy joke to be like, hee, I'm gonna be creepy with a fucking maid, and then she literally is like, fuck you.
Yeah, no, thank God.
Which I appreciate.
Thank fucking Christ Ryuji wasn't here.
Okay, we're all here.
There sure
No
are a lot of
insurance
high
have an
schoolers
ass,
during the
behind on
day.
vaccinations ass,
They must be
no
targeting
sore
them
butt
somehow.
have an ass. You don't know about the last one.
Finding this
my
specifics
God.
may be difficult. With such a crowd, the odds are against us.
No insurance would be rough.
Right. We're gonna grab him by the tail.
You should head over to Central.
Oh.
Like we planned yesterday.
Sweet. Let's get going. Let me know if you find any shady people.
All right, let's go. Just as we planned, we might end up running into the mafia. Be ready
God,
for
it weirds me out. The NPCs don't have eyes. Like,
Well,
I hate that and I get it, but like, they literally just have no fucking eyes.
Oh, hey.
It's so scary.
Hello.
Hello, not high school student council president we had in our fucking class.
Don't diss Makoto like that. Makoto's better than that.
Hey, aren't you interested in all
I
the hottest
unironically
brand
love this
names?
fucking sweatsuit outfit.
We're having a special sale
I
just
would wear
over
that.
there. How about you go take a peek?
Dude, when we were in
ordered way
Spencer's
too
the other
much,
day,
so I have a
I
ton
wanted to
left
buy
over.
this sleep
My
token
boss
shirt,
will
and I was
kill me
so
if I go
fucking
back
mad it
to him
wasn't
with
in my
all these
size.
extras.
And it had like
Look,
it had like
I'll
a skull
sell
like
them to you
that, but
for
then it
cheap.
also had like
What do you
deer,
say? What should
like
we
a
do?
bloody
Depends
deer
on the
skeleton,
price, wouldn't you say?
and Vessel's mask behind
Hey,
it.
what
I was
about
so
you?
fucking mad that
These
wasn't
are
my size,
unforgettable
bro.
deals.
Pierced
Oh, that's
man.
disappointing. Come
Where
back
are
if you
his
change your
piercings?
mind.
Why is he wearing white shoes with the black
Come
outfit?
on,
That's the
shop
sketchiest
right
part of
around
his whole
here.
fit.
How about you come take a look?
Seems like some kind of sale. You probably shouldn't bother.
Alright, so not exactly what we're looking for.
You just can't see them right now.
Yeah, they have eyes.
I just don't like how I can't see the eyes.
Makoto's very cool, but it's actually very funny, but it has to be that way for it to be cool. I do like it, but she just gets overshadowed by my subbery.
Awesome.
No, yeah, Makoto's whole thing is like, it makes sense for what it is. And like her following you with like the magazine is fucking iconic. Let's see, no one down by the protein lovers alleyway.
Protein lovers.
Perhaps by the shady gun store. Hello, sir. I shit! Sorry!
I don't know why that's my joke with old people, that they're just fucking pooping themselves.
Might be near the station.
I see.
Only near the train station. Alright, sounds good to me. We literally just accused a dude of being in the mob, and that worked, so. Train station's back.
Oh my god, this game is fucking ancient. The selfie stick? I haven't seen one of those in ages.
Don't worry about it. And then walk past the
That's
station.
a relic.
Yeah, she hears about all of us, so you are keep getting our way. More importantly, how looking to your guys' end. Nothing so far, I'm gonna try staking out the underground walkway. I'll check around the Inogami line. I guess I'll get there from the underground. Got some more intel in the underground shopping mall as well. Please continue on your end.
Everyone's
Excellent.
really
Yeah, no
going
shit.
about this seriously. They're definitely worthy of being phantom thieves.
No
And you
shit,
can't fall
Morgana.
behind
It's the
either.
fucking mafia.
Let's look for that homeless man.
No. Hello again.
Oh.
You doing on? I'm seeing around here, but I bet they're in the underground area. Well, you heard them.
Down in the underground. A crystal moon. That's from Labyrinth.
Any fucking hobos around here? You look like a drug addict.
Whoa.
I'll only heard about why'd you pose all of them anyway. Don't go near them. You hear me? They're horrible people. Some of their friends have fallen victim to their schemes. Mafia is evil, I tell you. It'll come to you eventually if you walk around this area around now. But just so you know who to avoid, I'll teach you to tell them apart from normal people. They use some weird phrases, code words. That's how they communicate with each other. Anyway, watch out if you hear any of that stuff. They'll try to come for you even during the day. They're relentless when it comes to targeting teens. You going? Found anything? Maybe? Got something already? Be expecting someone like you, Pixel? Why don't we just go over the intel gathered so far? Supposedly some guy near the access way talked about some kind of strong drugs. Not counting anything, but I'll go check it out. I heard someone soliciting a high station job in the station plaza. Apparently they're mostly targeting girls. I'll go see what that's about.
Alone?
My end.
That's not a good idea.
On my end, I heard there are people saying strange things back alley near the arcade. Something about ice and vegetables and snow tomorrow. I'll go observe just in case. The arcade's on Central Street, correct?
Alright. We should do what we can to help them out. I have no idea which of these leads are real. Try going to
So,
the
I
most
mean, this dude's just talking
suspicious
about
sounding place.
code words. So, the arcade sounds good to me. You don't want to be out and about being like, I'm selling drugs. So let's see, Central Street. Out behind the arcade, he said. So let's see. That's the arcade, right? Yeah. How do I get?
Game? Go.
I don't
go
know.
In that door?
I don't know if I don't think there's a back door in here. Yeah. I saw Yusuke. I don't know if we need to talk to him first or if it is just down this alley again. 'Cause, like, this is roughly behind the arcade. Did this guy lie to us? Do I need to kill a hobo? Okay. Let's talk to Yusuke real quick. Let's move on to the arcade. Where are we going now? You're in high school still, aren't you? Might be looking for trouble. What kind of shady activity happens at arcades? Talking about, is that one of the places you go to play games? Alright, so maybe now we go in?
There were other people talking there too. I don't know if you talked to them.
Hey!
Perhaps.
Right there.
Spinning over. You know, the sneakers in the back alleys probably have to swindle some kids. Never be a pusher. I don't want to get arrested. Kill the hobo. Certain difference. Okay, so these guys know what's up. Yeah, there's a selfie stick, people.
No.
Man.
So you see trouble. I guess we can go in this place though. We want the back alley in front. Oh, in front of the arcade. Okay, so now if we go down this way, there we go. We just need to get the
Hello?
appropriate amount of information.
Have you made any progress toward finding the boss? That's good to hear.
Hey, you two got some time? I have a great job for you. It's real easy. Guess you could call it a delivery job.
It seems we didn't have to look very hard in the end.
You're high schoolers, yeah? Don't you want something more than just your allowances?
Bitches got
By
allowances.
delivery,
Lucky
do you
bastard.
need any suspicious materials?
Come on, for fuck's sake.
You're a funny girl.
So, you won't answer me. Then I was right.
Huh? What's up with you anyways? Why are you asking all these questions, huh?
Gorka, is that you? He's all over the place. Yeah, apparently. What do you think?
Violence is not the answer.
Oh,
It was all a joke. Why would I get worked up over some dumb kids? Anyways, I can't hang. See ya.
if
you don't want to deal with us, we could always go see your boss ourselves.
You really gonna say that knowing who he is? No way I believe that. Well, I'm out of here. You guys are annoying me.
I'm pretty sure he's part of the mafia we're looking for.
Oh, no shit.
I don't have any proof, though. I tried to trick him into saying something, but he dodged all the traps I was laying down.
Yeah, because you were literally laying down a bear trap in front of the guy and going like, ooh, look at this tasty piece of meat in the funny circle.
By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
quite
literally
well.
the mafia.
That boss seems tricky. It looks like he taught his subordinates well, too. No wonder the police are having trouble catching him. Anyway, you have some serious guts. You didn't back down at all against that hooligan. Though we still didn't end up with any new
I mean, worst comes to
information.
worst, I was gonna hit him with my patented cat attack.
You can also just
Let's
follow
stop here
him.
for today.
I fucking hate the Morgana 3D fucking thing.
What, his model?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to karaoke. Yeah, no, Makoto is, how do I put this?
It's an unknown number.
She's smart sometimes.
Hello, this is Nijima. Makoto Nijima. Thanks for earlier.
How'd you get my number?
I dug it up.
What
I
the
realize
fuck?
I'm apologizing after the fact, but it just didn't feel right keeping it from you, so that's all. Bye.
Wow, she literally called us to be like, thanks, I stole your number. Okay, bye.
Talking to a woman?
So, like,
I heard her
one
voice.
weird... Oh, shit, karaoke, my dad's funniest
She's
profession.
got something that belongs to you. She seemed to know you, so I gave her your number.
Ah.
She must
So,
have
it
looked
was-
up LeBlanc's
it was,
address
Sojourner's
trying to
fault.
contact you. That Nijima sure is thorough. Then again, she called you just to apologize. It's a bit weird, but maybe she's not so bad after all.
So, like, one weird thing about this game, like, just the way the characters interact, the game really wants you to like the idea of Joker and Makoto specifically.
Weird.
And we'll get there later, but, like, it really feels like the game is trying to set that up as, like, a thing. That is an
Yeah.
option you have. I will reiterate. Sojo's just our bro. There are definitely moments I can think of where it definitely feels like the game is trying to get you to ship them
time right now?
specifically, which I don't... It's just interesting because, like, it feels like someone on the writing staff was like, yeah, no, this is the one. You know what I mean?
I feel like that happened in Persona 3 Reload too with,
All right, then.
what's her fucking name?
Mhm.
Annoying pink bitch that
Oh,
I fucking hated.
Yukari.
Yep.
Thanks.
That's gonna be a fun Let's Play.
Yep.
It does with On 2 to some extent, yeah.
So, we meet again. My, what murky weather we're having. Speaking of murky, there haven't
Who
been any new
describes weather as
developments in the
murky?
Phantom Thief incidents.
I'm really sure the Persona 3 really pushed hard as I guess. True, yeah. They're...
I felt like it pushed Yukari really, really hard until Aegis got in. I love Aegis. Aegis is my wife.
It really does look... I mean, yeah, with Kasumi,
If they go
absolutely,
so far
yeah.
as using
but-
calling cards to get attention, I doubt Madarame's case will be the last. What kind of target will they choose next? What do you think? The Phantom Thieves only target criminals, huh? Is that really true? Supposing it is, there are plenty of villains in the world. How do they
I
choose
guess
who to go
best girl.
after?
I guess best girl.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting lost in my own head. I have to stay on top of any Phantom Thieves activity due to what I said on the air. If you hear any rumors at school, I hope you can let me know.
Aw, for real? We didn't get anything?
God, they suck.
going nowhere with this. Hey, can't we ask Miss President to change it up?
You mean change our target?
Just gotta show her justice to satisfy her, right? There are tons of shitty adults in this world. It's not like it matters who we're going after. She says this is for the students, but I bet it's just so she can go brag about it on college apps.
But that mafia's stealing money from kids. We can't just accept that. It doesn't matter who the target came from anymore.
An's right. We want to give courage to the weak. Isn't this the perfect target to accomplish that goal? They really have no talent.
Never thought it'd be this noisy if you weren't singing. Anyways, I'm sure we'll shut a catchy up if we pull this off, but...
I don't understand.
That's
your
exactly
hatred for
why we should
Ryuji.
do it.
I'm not because, and we'll get into it more later, but like, there's multiple times where we get into deep shit just because he's stupid and cannot keep his mouth shut.
It all
And
comes
after
down
like
to
the
intel
first
in the
time,
end.
I'm going for your fucking kneecaps.
If we don't start finding tips on that front, we'll never get any further than this.
There has to be someone who
Imagine
has
getting
what we
Igus a
need.
graphics card for Valentine's Day. She gives you a thank you hug, and here's your jaw and swallows a hole and says, "She's like, I can admire you in 4K now. Incredible."
That's my wife.
Fucking what? Persona fans are something else, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no way we just happen to know someone who'd...
Wait, that journalist.
You mean the woman who was staking out Madarame's house?
Oh, yeah! I completely forgot about her! Didn't she give you her card?
Did she? Duh. Yes. Business card says Ichiko Oya of the Mayasa newspaper. I think the only word on that pronounced correctly was newspaper.
As did the players, Ryuji.
Think we can trust her?
There's no other way.
Okay, let's contact her.
Can you imagine these kids rolling up to Fox News and being like,
No, stop it. Just stop. Just can it right there.
Thank you.
Just shut the fuck up, actually.
He says our time's up. Should we extend it?
Happy hour's over, yeah? Come on.
happy hour?
let's just
Bitch,
go.
you're in high school. Are you having happy hour for fucking mozzarella sticks?
What is happy hour? What does that mean?
Discounted drinks.
Anyways,
Does that
guess we
only
just
apply to
gotta wait for
alcoholic
that
drinks?
journalist
I
to
believe
email
so.
us back.
It's usually like right
Let us
before
know
dinner.
ASAP when she responds. Got it?
At least when I worked at the pizza place, happy hour was sometimes discounted appetizers if you bought like 2 drinks.
Right.
And the drinks were discounted.
Hey.
So you could get like a margarita for $5. And they were shit margaritas, let me tell you.
How old do you have to be to drink in Japan? It's not 21, right?
I think it's a lot of places in Europe I think are 18 or 16.
Right. So I wouldn't be surprised, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it's -3. How old to drink in Japan? There you go, autofill for me.
I do all kinds of chores.
In Japan, the legal drinking age is 20. You know how, like, in America it used to be 18?
Yeah.
Apparently they changed it to 21, like, a couple months before my mom's 18th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
She told me that story. She was like, I was more pissed than I've ever been in my entire life.
I could just see your mother saying that.
Like, she was
just huff cigarette. Bubs, I was so pissed.
yeah, basically.
More pissed than I was in my entire life. And I'm divorced. you
Okay,
know.
all right.
I don't know. I feel like if you're legally allowed to go to war, you should be able to.
Yeah. I mean,
That's not even a political thing, is it?
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't.
Then I'll head over.
Then I'll head over. Oh my god.
What the fuck was that?
What was what?
Thank you for using our service.
The little.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, my wife!
Oh my god.
God, she's hot as fuck. She just looks like a bitch who has her life together. I would be considerate of me as a person.
Is there some kind of issue at school? No, it's nothing. Sorry to worry you.
Hey.
I'm coming home late these days. I doubt you would do such a thing, but try to avoid wandering around Shibuya late at night. I heard stories of girls rage throwing their lives away out there. Getting wrapped up in shady deals, blackmail, into sex work. I've heard rumors about that as well. People have been mentioning it at school. These aren't mere rumors. I know of a few such cases. Well, it should be nothing for you to worry about. Just concentrate on your studying and all that shit.
Oh god, is she getting trafficked?
No. Maybe.
Are you serious?
No.
Why do all the women have fucking awful...
No, it's fine.
One of my high school friends was in the Marines, and he has stories of their sergeant walking through the barracks, peeking in a newly enlisted 19-year-old rooms with 14 empty beer cans and going, don't let me see any of that.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna get so much worse. I know. Yeah, the reporter lady. We fucking know. That is one thing about this game. It tells you the same shit over and over all the time.
And to be fair, I wish they kind of kept that as a function when you first log in again, rather than just every time.
No, like that. Yeah, that'd be fine. Like I get
Rumors
that,
have
but like
started getting
even
out.
so, remember in the top right, it'll always say like what your next goal is. So like that's at least something.
Wait. You didn't leak that information, did you?
Calm down. They're still targeting you?
Even that delinquent found out. He might try and threaten me too. Why is this happening to me? I can't afford to keep paying.
I found some clues regarding your incident. I just need you to wait a bit longer.
You're really gonna help? Everyone thinks you're just doing it for a letter of recommendation.
That is not true. My goal here is to protect the students of this school.
Please, please hurry.
Well then.
Well, okay. No. No primary persona left here. Let's come today, otherwise you should very well, boy. I so care about like the level 3 persona I left in there. About the remember the thread with the group burglars in Shibuya? Seems I posted about his brothers to my school. Instead of just prodding his own pride from the details out of it. Indeed, I was able to actually the brother's name. It's Kazuya Makigami. So we have another. I think that's just another side quest thing. Which I never did finish our little romp through Mementos. So that might not be a terrible idea. Oh fuck.
Life.
This is nearly complete, so I don't really want to test out. Yeah, fucking fine.
I suppose.
Alright, that's it for today. You're going home already. If I have some time, why don't you stay and enjoy an apple? The gift from my elderly patient. She gave me a lot. Hello, Dr. Takemi? Chief Oyamada. There's a medical conference nearby, so I thought I'd check up on you. Who's this? Doesn't look like a patient.
Oh.
He's a part-time staffer. I'm having him handle some miscellaneous tasks for me. So do you have some business with me? You stole one of my patients, a girl with bronchitis. She came here with her father. Bronchitis, you say? Well, I had no intention of taking her from you. I certainly didn't encourage her to visit my clinic. Let's talk to that. Now let's talk to the Carrot University hospitals and fear to that of a general practitioner. Original medicine. What we're doing here is absurd. You're right. We've turned a blind eye if you just ride away out here in this little town, but there's your final warning. Shut this place down and resign your medical license.
This is harassment.
What'd you say? Don't worry about it. You seem to be quite fond of her. Perhaps you reveal this woman's true identity. She's a monster who tortured a patient with unregulated medicine. Terrible, isn't she? Such a brave girl, always smiling.
What does this mean?
Was? She passed away.
What?
Perhaps she'll suffer the same fate, She is the plague, after all. Don't lie to me. She should still have some time. She was slowly recovering. Condition couldn't have deteriorated that quickly. But it did. You must have misjudged. Now back to the reason why I'm here. Don't ever take another patient away from me again. You don't want to make me angry.
Phil.
Mio's dead?
No.
No, she's been all I've been working toward all this time. Carrying her was my only. There's no way.
Don't lose hope.
What have I been doing all this time? What was even the point? I can't.
Anything I can do?
No, I'll be fine.
Sorry.
I feel better now. Thanks for your help, my little guinea pig. We didn't do much that time, but sure, whatever works.
That's fucking sad.
But the drugs are cheaper now.
All right.
I don't know what to say.
Wish I hadn't shown you that side of me.
I'm glad you did.
You are? I suppose that's fine, as long as it's you. Go home for today. We'll continue this another time.
Take care.
Poor lady.
Yeah, that's a little rough. Journalist responded to me.
The Crossroads Bar. This is from that journalist, right? She wants to meet you there now?
I guess so.
Looks like this Crossroads place is in Shinjuku. A meetup in Shinjuku. Where did you learn about those kinds of things?
Not that kind of escort, you stupid cunt.
Anyway, Shinjuku
Wow.
is a nightlife district full of temptation. Brace yourself. You should send everyone a message and let them know what you're up to.
You're gonna let your persona disappear?
I don't care. We're not gonna have time to go get it anyway. Shinjuku at night, huh? Sounds rather dangerous. Where should we meet up? Stand by. It'll be easier to move around. There's less of us. My apologies. I don't have the money to take the train there. Then you're on standby too. Me and Pixel will go, okay? Got it. Pixel's going. I guess no need to worry. We'll leave it to you then. That's right. Let's meet up in Shibuya. Blah 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 blah.
Shinjuku with the boy.
Wait, are you gonna go in your school uniform?
So I just realized something. Morgana's like a fucking huge cat, right? Like, if you look at how big he is, like, compared to, like, our leg,
His
right?
ass is huge for no reason, and his spine is bent bad.
Like, Morgana's just a big fucking cat.
It would be
Not
bad
really.
for you to
He's like
stand out.
bean-sized.
You should
Beans
change
is a
before you
big
go.
cat, Salem.
Yeah, it's a pretty big cat.
Do you remember? I'll have. Do
He's Jose's son.
I need to remind you on Beans' official medical records? It says plump. Like Beans is a big boy. Plump.
I like big boys,
Plump.
itty bitty boys, little bitty boys. He's the baby boy.
Plump space exclamation point. See, look at him. Look at that plump bastard over there.
He's sleeping. He's eepy. Diagnosed plump.
Huh? No choice. I didn't have the time to go home. People aren't gonna notice anyways with this t-shirt over it.
You stand out.
Oh, you think so? I thought this is normal.
I'm surprised you were thinking anything.
Wow. Morgana. Jesus Christ.
Don't
Just
worry
drag his
about
corpse
it.
over the
It seems
ashes,
so
why
different
don't
from
you?
Shibuya. Come on, I'll guide you.
Jesus.
We're going to Shinjuku. Should probably hop on the JL.
Everybody is so mean
Just
to
get
this
out of this building, and then the
boy
ticket
who
gate should
probably
be on the
doesn't
right.
wipe his own ass.
Go time.
He can't figure it out.
Ah, shit. How do I do this
I
again?
feel bad for him.
Is this really going to be okay?
And away we bread.
Oh.
Away we
Sorry.
go.
Excuse me. I want bread. I want fresh bread.
Someone else spoke of that as well.
I was thinking about making sourdough.
Let's see. Through the.
Hey,
I want to grab the boy, but he's sleeping so cutely. He's all nestled. I'm gonna grab him because I need to stretch my leg for a sec. It's falling asleep.
hey.
Which one is it? God damn it! Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
To Shinjuku we go.
All right.
Hey!
Bars open to minors.
Oh.
They won't give us alcohol, but we're allowed to hang out.
I have the baby.
Whoa.
You know, this place is bright as hell against the Shinjuku border.
Hey!
Stop looking around so much. You look like a tourist.
Whoa.
I'm just trying to find the place we're looking for. Crossroads bar is right up ahead. I'm sure you'll get it. We keep going straight.
You missed the Rize poster on the subway.
I saw. We pointed out earlier. Welcome to Izakaya. How about some all you can eat, all you can eat, all you can drink booze on the cheap? Wait, are you underage? What's that problem? No, you're just a kid. Get out of here. You're in the way. You don't want to talk to us, bitch. Maybe want to come play? Touch all you want. No added fees. We're the cutest girls in town too.
Tell me more.
Tell me more. Did you really just ask that? Just ignore the guy, you idiots. No matter what the way you cut it, he's a shady character. Fine, we can't go into
What boobies?
we can't go see boobies. I'm sorry.
You have a moment? Are you a student? You shouldn't be out this late.
I'm a college student.
Oh yeah, we're adults, you see?
Ryuji, shut up!
Hmm? Are you a friend of his? Wait a second. I've seen the pattern on those pants before. Maybe on the news. Oh yeah. It was on that segment about the teacher who was harassing kids. Is that a school uniform?
Shit.
Now, you kids have got to be high schoolers. Come with me.
Shoot! This is why I said uniforms were a bad idea! Let's run! How much longer until we get there?
Hey, it ain't
We're
our
just
fault
running
we had to deal with
away?
that
No
detour.
shit.
Our school's getting real famous.
Damn, the consequences of our actions.
Yeah, wow, it's almost like Ryuji's a fucking dipshit who can't be trusted with basic
Excuse me?
directions.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
For the blonde one, I can sense impending woman troubles. Or perhaps it's something else. In any case, horrible disaster is coming for you. Please, let me
I
examine
feel like
your
Ryuji
future
just
further.
didn't have another clean pair of pants.
What? Me?
Yes, I suggest you get your fortune told. What I say will surely come to pass.
More of this shit? Sorry, but we're in a hurry. And I don't really believe in that stuff anyways.
I see. My apologies.
Because her, like, headband is definitely purple, but it's, like, black on the portrait, it just looks like part of it didn't load in right.
It looks like her top
However,
and her headband are
if you
black
change
in
your
the
mind,
portrait.
I'll be waiting here in this spot at night. May your fortunes be well.
This is one of the things we can actually do at night. That's
I
another
love
social
her.
thing we could do.
Beans is cuddling me. It's making me very happy. You're a happy
Alright, so we managed to
You're a
sneak past the
happy
cows this
little
time.
weenie boy.
Whoa, man.
Beer, whiskey, wine. Looks like nighttime is bar time.
Going in our uniforms is probably a bad idea. We got caught last time, too.
Just wait outside.
I came all the way to Shinjuku and can't even go in?
Yeah, it's almost like you're a
Fine.
dipshit who
Kill
can't
time
follow
somewhere nearby.
basic directions.
Just let me know when you're done.
Welcome,
welcome.
La La
How old
escargot.
are you, boy?
What?
Sorry, Lala-chan. He's with me.
Ooh, you picked up a real young one this time. Just don't let a minor drink alcohol, okay?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this place is ran by a drag queen.
La La escargot is great.
Lala-chan, I'm gonna borrow the seats in the back. Go on back there. I'll treat you to some water.
Ah, she reeks of booze.
What a surprise! I thought you were joking, yet here you are. I respect that bravery, so I'll listen to what you have to say. Well, what do you want to know?
Pronounce that T. We don't respect the French. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Iton Hut Dragon King.
Why that? Well, I do happen to know something about that. I could tell you, but... Do you know the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? You know, that case the public has been focused
That's
on.
why I don't respect the French.
I was pursuing the issue of people
Because
randomly
your
entering
name
into a
sounds
shutdown
fucking
state,
stupid without T's.
but I'm
Oh
lacking
my God.
intel. That's That's why I'm currently looking for new material to write about. So, do you have any info on these phantom thieves? You're a Shujin kid, right? I remember you wearing their uniform the last time we met. I thought maybe you might have some insider knowledge on the Phantom Thieves because of it. Their first incident was that of Kamoshida, you know? Ideally, I'd like to get some exclusive coverage from a student who suffered Kamoshida's abuse. I would love an introduction if you know of someone who fits the bill. Seems both
Putting
you and I
letters
can't really
places
do
for no
our stuff
reason.
out in the open, so what do you say?
A student who suffered from abuse. Oh, what about that Mishima guy? He always seems to be on the side of the Phantom Thieves.
It's a deal.
Yeah,
then.
so we're just
Send me your
giving
friend's
Mishima,
contact
we're
info.
trading Mishima's number to some random alcoholic for intel.
You better be
Awesome.
thankful. My quick wit is the only reason we're getting this far.
Is
Now
it
that
Morgana? I
think
could have
about
named
it,
like 4
those
more
mental
abuse victims,
shutdowns
but
and the
okay.
Phantom Thieves both seem supernatural. Could they be related?
And Mishima will
Or am I
thank
just
us.
hoping for a coincidence?
It builds character, Mishima.
It's because he's a bottom.
Oh, sorry. I have a tendency to talk to myself on occasion. Well then, you can't exactly consider this an upfront payment, but
You want to
Junya
talk.
Kaneshiro. I think he's probably the guy you're looking for.
I literally don't
Yes.
even have to defend myself. I've already made
You
it
should
clear
check
on the
him out
Switch.
further if you're curious. But I'm not responsible for what happens next. Lala-chan, can I get a refill for this kid? We need to make a toast to our new acquaintance.
It'll be a problem if you stay too long. You should leave right after you
I
finish
don't
your
see no
water.
Joy-Cons on you. Your GameCube. We've been over this.
Yes!
Alright, so we've done it. We've got info on our target. Where the fuck did Ryuji go? Gotta go. Nailed it. For real awesome. Anyway, just meet up ASAP. I'm in front of the movie theater, so I don't over. It's kind of open area. You paused on your way to the bar.
So we just have to go back the way we came, huh? Alright, let's go.
Alright. Easy enough. There are stores in Shinjuku that we can, you know, do shit with if we want. There's a bookstore in here.
Yeah, bookstore.
Books. You know, totally normal books.
Booby books.
Totally normal books.
Booby books.
You know, there's a flower place over there. There's some recycled thing. I don't really... But we can't really do much with it at the moment because we need to meet up with this dipshit.
Hey,
Can you join the next target?
for real?
Junya Kaneshiro.
Hey!
Will you shut up? Not so loud. Junya Kaneshiro. And enter.
All right.
There we go. Okay, now he's got to get some info on the destination. Once we know that, it's Palace time. Let's try tomorrow. It'll be better when we have the whole team together. Right. I'll tell everyone to meet up in Shibuya again.
Dude.
It's totally crazy, though. It's a huge catch. I'm pumped. No, you're right. He really would be a natural, but a graph tee with plaid pants? Ugh, kill me now. Who the hell are they? Oh, hell has nothing to do with it, honey. I'm an angel, straight out of heaven. And I'm Julian. Julie, for feeling saucy. What a cutie. You never guess who's in the drag scene. I say we show him the ropes. You can't deny it. We saw you peeking at a crossroads. So, sweetie, if you're curious, we'll help you look divine. I hate this bit. Hey, what? It's not like that. Dude, help. Tell them we're just investigating or something.
But you're a natural.
What?
I'm gonna be a natural disaster if you don't get me out of this.
I feel like I've heard you say that before.
Hey, you got chutzpah, those cheekbones. I love it. That's what it takes to be a star. Just follow my lead, stud ring, and put your name in lights, and I know just the dress for you. Hopefully Ryuji finds his calling. Or at least makes it out alive. I do believe we do just leave him here.
Awesome.
Did you find any clues?
He sends a selfie. He looks like a fucking drag.
Meet up with Haya tomorrow. Understood. Ryuji seems to be absent from this conversation. Should we contact him separately? I'll figure out when he checks his phone.
We're pretty much already.
No, we just left him there. Oh. Yuki sure was crazy, huh? Some girl just messaged me saying you told her about me and she's interested in me? What's this about? What kind of girl is she? Is she cute? Is she hot?
You'll see.
You'll see, buddy. Don't tease me. We're gonna lose sleep over this. Oh God, she said she wanted to talk. How much more fork can a girl get? This is what I think it is. Could it be? Oh, you'll find out. Oh, I'm so looking forward to it. We're just being a dick to everybody today.
It's so funny.
Save those fans, they really changed me. I can handle this. You introduce me, I'll make sure to embarrass you. I'll tell you no if you end up hooking up.
I should write
You
something.
see, actual Godzilla appears. What's up? What's up, Waffle?
Hey, Waffle. Why did I say this is your first time chatting? Are you on
I think it is.
Are you on a different? No, it's.
I think he kind of like lurks.
I'm almost certain I've seen Waffle talk in our chat before.
I don't fucking know.
No, I don't think we can go.
Beans is swaddled like an actual human baby.
Hey!
And he loves
sure
it.
you
It's
close
coffee
up.
time.
Are you swaddled?
This is Kenzie, my streaming channel. Oh, I see.
Oh.
How you doing, bud?
Howdy.
I should put you on the fucking little rotation where like they'll play your shit on our channel when we're not on.
Yesterday.
Yes.
I almost entered a world I wanted
Send a
nothing
DM to
do
Jameson
with.
on Discord and we can get that set later.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just start it up, Yusuke.
I love how now he has like a new
Okay,
outfit.
I entered Kanashiro's
Well, yeah.
name
Last time
in
he
the
went out in his
He has
uniform.
pink
Just as
underwear.
expected.
Like
Last time he went out in his uniform, he almost got like fucking force femmed or
he's
something.
fucking lit. You have a goober in your
All we
eye,
need
I'm
now
sorry,
are the two
Ethan.
other key words. What he thinks of as his palace,
There you go.
and where it is. But we don't have any clues other than people falling victim around here.
I love how Beans is
We'll just have
literally
to try
just...
whatever keywords we
He
can
loves
come
you.
up with.
He loves me so much. It's so adorable.
It's gonna be
I
impossible.
literally have him
How many
swaddled
buildings do you think there
like
are in
like a
Shibuya?
human baby. And
No
he's just
complaining.
purring.
If we can figure out what the palace is, we may be able to guess where it is by association.
And I love how he looks so scrumpy.
It's probably
Like,
somewhere he's got complete control over. Maybe a garden?
No candidates found. He likes money, so what about a money bath? I've seen people online with things like that.
a money bath?
No, not even close.
fuck is
How
that?
about it? I see. Okay, that's a hit. So, he thinks of somewhere in this city as his own bank.
I thought it'd be something less realistic. That's all it is, huh?
Now then, what location would Kaneshiro think of as his bank?
If we're talking about a place where he keeps his cash, maybe his own hideout?
How about a real bank?
His cognition wouldn't be distorted in that case.
Damn it, we ain't getting anywhere.
This may be difficult to explain, but doesn't it seem we're thinking a little too inside the box? Palaces emanate a passionate madness. It feels as though we're missing that aspect.
The hell are you talking about?
This palace is a bank for someone who extorts money with criminal acts. It's something more.
But what other ways can we think about it? Oh, could
I
it
feel like
be
this
the
is
place
just
you withdraw
a
money?
translation of their meeting trying to
Hold
come up
on.
with this palace.
Do you think it might have something to do with the victims?
Listen,
like the devs.
I am glad that it's just I'm trying to talk and suss it out because like a worse game would make it some shitty like word scramble
He's
mini
taking
game or
money from
something,
his
and it would be
victims'
such a
wallets,
pain in the
right?
fucking ass.
That means his bank is wherever they are.
That's terrible. But you may just be right.
Oh, come on! How many people do you think Kanashiro's taken advantage of in all of Shibuya?
Result found.
Wait a second. I have a hit.
Huh? Oh, wait, what? Did I say something right?
The place that Kaneshiro thinks of as a bank is all of Shibuya.
What?
So Ryuji's useful.
Like,
Yeah, okay, yeah, he's
the
one for like
entire
20.
city?
I see.
Poor Ryuji.
That's certainly where his victims are. It turns out he really is a terrible criminal.
But wait, is it okay for us to go into the palace right out of a crowd like this?
Nobody notices if a piece of trash disappears from a trash can. This ain't any different.
In that case, let's go.
Beginning navigation.
It's palace time, boys.